The next session is the kick catch and takedown techniques taught by Coach Ian Lee. Coach Lee is the head coach of the USA Sanda national team and the owner of the United Martial Arts Training Center in Texas. And we also have Coach Bruce here as the assistant coach today. And thank you for both of them for teaching the class. And you guys can go ahead and start.
Right, salute. Hi everyone. This is going to be our last program for the whole online teaching classes for this project. I believe most of you guys, all of you guys, enjoy Shimari Xu Lao's program. Now, for this class, Bruce and I, we're going to show some Sanda skills, focus on how to catch the kicking movements. When your opponent trying to kick on you, decide block it, move it. The better way, the better option for us is catch the kicks and then turn them down. It's not just for the Sanda competition. I think for the most of self-defense, it's also a very good techniques we should apply when we need to. Before we start talking to us, before we start sharing the ideas about how to catch kicks, I think I still need to explain before we start learning or training those kind of skills. We cannot skip all the striking training and the wrestling training. Honestly, if you don't have any striking stance, you don't even know how to hold a fighting stance, you don't know the basic wrestling skills, catching kicks and takedown, this training going to be much more difficult for most of you guys. For example, a lot of kick catching, based on you got to use your fighting stance. The best way to protect yourself when someone tries to kick you. For example, when Bruce give me a roundhouse kick, right roundhouse kick, I step back, kick. I got to be able to at least block it. Block it. Before we talk about catch, you got to be able to catch the right timing to block it. Left roundhouse kick. Left roundhouse kick. You see, that's based on, do you know how to stand well when you fight? I'm going to suggest, if we have any chance, we better work on the basic striking movements. We got to have the most common basic striking techniques. At least you got to know how to use your hand guards to block when someone tries to kick you, punch you. You have a basic footwork. You know how to move when you not try to catch it, when you try to catch the best distance sense. Okay, I hope in the future we still have other chance and time to share those kind of concepts and skills. Kicking, most of the time, let's talk about catching right now. Kicking, I think the most common kicking, we talk about the most basic, straight kicks and roundhouse kicks. Straight kicks, Coach Bruce, give me a front kick. Yes. That's a front kick, back front kick. Yes. That's a very basic two front kicks. Roundhouse kick, right roundhouse kick. Yes. Left. Yes. Right. Yes. Left. Yes. Hopefully, this class, we have the chance to introduce couple of the catching kicks movements with everyone. Let me get started from the most basic catching straight kicks catch. Fighting stance, I hold my fighting stance like this. My left hand, my right hand. For straight kicks coming to me, I got to judge the best timing, the best distance, use my two hands. Ideally, use your two wrists to catch my opponent's leg. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Put your hand on the top. It really depends on your habits, how you feel the most comfortable. Okay, you can put your left hand on the top. You can put your right hand on the top. Okay, let me show you how to catch straight kick first. Front kick. Yes. Look at this. I'm used to use my right hand on the top and my left hand on the bottom to catch it. One more time, please. Judge the right distance, catch it. One more time. Yes. Catch it. Now we focus on how to catch right first. Some common mistakes. Let me show you. Most of the time, fighters are not able to catch right. First, long distance. When the distance is too close, I try to catch it. I might be able to still catch it, but guys, the impact is pretty strong. The impact is pretty strong. We got to talk about the impact. Impact taking ability is also one of the basic requirements you're trying to catch. If your body not strong enough, you're trying to catch, you might need to pay for that. The impact from your opponent. So that's also basic condition you need to have for trying to catch your opponent's kicks. Okay? So distance too close. The impact going to be too big, going to keep me back off the spot where I'm standing. That's one. The second one, I judge the wrong distance. The distance too far away. I try to catch, I miss it. Or the third situation, you're trying to catch, but you're also afraid of the impact on you. That's the most common problem is fighters trying to catch kicks. They're also trying to be so safe and jump back. 踢好 real kick. Most of the time, this situation, you're not going to be able to catch the straight kick. So when we move, when I'm ready to catch, I got to judge. If that's the right timing, right distance, I'm fully ready. Kick, boom. My right hand on the top, my left hand on the bottom. I catch this. I got to hold it tight. Ideally, before my opponent start reacting, once he get caught, before he start reacting, start defending, don't let me take him down. I got to move faster, okay? The most basic one, I put my bottom hand, go under. My bottom hand, go under. I'm going to start lifting Bruce's leg up as high as possible. I'm going to start running forward until I break his balance. So one more time, that's probably the most basic, the easiest catch and take down. Kick, boom, go. That's the first straight kick, catch and take down. The most basic one, okay? But like what I'm just saying, you got to go as fast as possible. Once your opponent get caught, if he's a well-trained fighter, he's going to start defending. He's going to start defending. He can turn his knee down and try to pull his leg back. And they're going to be too late. You might need to switch to another option or technique. So let me show you one more time. The straight kick takedown, the first one. Yes. Boom, I catch it. I move my hand down, lift him up, and start rolling forward. Okay, now I'm doing the slow motion one. Now let me show you the whole complete movements for everyone. Catch. Yes. So that's fast to fast takedown. You okay? Do you need to take a break? All right, next one. I can either run to left hand side or right hand side to complete the next technique I'm going to show you. Same thing with the straight kick. I catch it. Okay. I can choose now. I want to run to my right hand side here. Turn around. If I'm able to, I can choose. I'm going to run to my right hand side, switch my hand, keep lifting his leg up, get closer to him, and trick him down. Or turn around, move to my left hand side, switch, put one hand down here, same thing. Start lifting his leg up. I start moving forward and try to trick the other leg until he falls. So one more time, that's the second option. You can choose either run to your left hand side or run to your right hand side, switch your hand, go the bottom of his leg, lift his leg up, lift his leg up. I start moving forward. See this motion. When I try to lift Bruce's leg up, at the same time, I'm getting closer to him. So that's easier for me to trick his supporting leg by the angle and keep moving him forward. Okay, so one more time. Kick, yes. Boom. Let me move to the left hand side first. So the monitor, you guys can see how I do that. I catch it. I move to my left hand side, switch to my right hand on the bottom. My left hand I can keep bothering him or just hold him. It doesn't matter. I lift his leg up, get close to him, hook his supporting leg. That's from left hand side. Let me do the continued movements one more time. Are you okay? All right. My right hand side, same thing. Catch right hand side. Yes. Okay, guys, take a look. Kick. Yes. Boom. I catch it. Go. I switch my right hand to the bottom. Maybe left hand here. Start moving forward until my right leg able to hook its supporting leg angle and take him down. Okay, let me show the continued movements one more time. Go. Yes. Move. On. It's okay. Okay, so far we showed the straight kick, catching, and takedown movements. Two different types. The first one, catching, switch my my hand on the top to the bottom, start running forward, start running to my opponent, make him lose his balance and fall. The second one is either I move to my my left hand side, or I switch to my right hand side. Same thing. The principle is after catching right, I switch my side and move my hand to the bottom of his leg. The principle is keep lifting his leg up, not just holding like this. That's one common mistake. Some people do this. After switch, they try to hook, they try to trick his opponent. That never happens because my opponent know how to keep his balance and the judge the distance. So I got to lift his leg up. You see, when I lift his leg up, I'm breaking his balance and I'm getting closer to him. And then I'm able to hold his angle. So is that clear so far? You guys understand the principles of these two different straight kick catching takedown movements? Cindy?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
Okay,
can
good.
you take him down again?
I'm sorry?
Can you take him down again?
Yes, sir. Who is speaking, please?
Anthony.
Anthony. Awesome, Anthony. Hey, good to hear from you. Okay, straight kick. Take him down again. You're talking about when I face him or when I move to the sideway?
From the side.
Or both? Move to the sideway. Okay, let me move to my left-hand side, okay? Slow motion first, kick, catch. Look, I got to create a little bit space here. Or turn my left shoulder in. Turn my left shoulder in. So now I'm on the side of his leg. My left hand is under here, too far away from his body. And that's not good leverage for me. So I'm going to switch my right hand to my left hand side spot. Start lifting him up until he falls. Okay, let me do the continued movement one more time. Catching, yes. Boom, switching the sideway. Just move my left hand side shoulder in here, switch my hand here. Keep going until he falls. Now, let me do the quick motion first. You all right? Easy. Yes. Boom. Bam, 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 bam. Continue. Anthony, is that clear?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. All right. So, anyone else need to see this movement one more time, or we are good to move forward?
I think you are good to move forward. Can you step toward the camera just a little bit? Like
switch the camera?
No, step toward the camera.
Okay, step forward. Okay.
Step forward.
Is it here better?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, next. Let's talk about roundhouse kick, the round motion kicking. When people try to use inside kick, yes. Left roundhouse kick, outside kick, yes. Most of the time, okay, we got to talk about the different height, the level. Roundhouse kick, a lot of time, people kick very low, even lower, trying to break my balance. So kick, yes. Boom. Give me a real kick. Yes. That's pretty easy to break my balance, okay? Some fighters try to catch very low roundhouse kick. For me, it's pretty vital dangerous. That's my experience. Look at this. Low session roundhouse kick, if I try to catch, that's the only way I'm able to get his leg go even lower. This part. Look, when I try to catch it, I got to drop down my body weight. I'm shorter than Bruce. I'm shorter. So even I want to go down to catch his leg, I still need to drop down my body weight. I still need to bend my upper body, try to reach his leg. That causes problem. This situation, Bruce might be able to give me a strike by his hands, because now when I try to catch low session part, my whole elbow body is empty, is totally open. That's one. And second, after Bruce trying to keep my low session, couple more times, and I try to catch, boom, low session. I try to catch. Now he knows I like to catch that kind of low session roundhouse kick. If he is an experienced fighter, he's going to use this to set me up, pretend he's going to keep my low session and go up to my head. That happened. So one more time. When I try to catch, Bruce switch the height, the level, and then kicking to my face. Boom. That caused a vital knockout. So for low session roundhouse kick, normally I wouldn't encourage my students catch the low session roundhouse kick. Either I put my body weight more once I know I'm not going to be able to move back. I will intend to put my body weight to my front leg to check it. And then exchange a punch with my opponent. So one more time, kick, bam. Slow motion, one more time, bam. This one, nothing related with the catching, but I'm just trying to explain. Try not to catch the low session, very low session roundhouse kick. Same with the low session roundhouse kick. Low session. Bruce, my low session is under my knee. Middle session is above my knee to my torso. Are we on the same page? Very good. Low session roundhouse kick. Low session roundhouse kick. Same thing. He going to set me up when I try to catch that too much. Give me a right cross punch, boom. Or even a left hook, boom. Or left uppercut, boom. That's right, that's left. Okay? So that's my opinion. Try not catch low session roundhouse kicks. Put your body weight to the the front leg. Make it stronger or to check it, to check. Oh, guys, another thing, if you are able to react, kick. Yes. Guys, rest your knee up. Yes. First, reduce the impact. And second, for Sanda rules, there is no score, there's no point for the low session roundhouse kick beneath the knee. Any kicks beneath the knee, no points. For fighting, once I raise up my knee, he kicked the other leg. They're going to reduce a lot of impact on my low session leg. Okay, next, that's the first. Second, when the roundhouse kick, then on my thigh, kick, yes. Boom, kick, yes. Boom. It's painful. Roundhouse kick is so powerful. Then on the leg, the thigh, ribs, that cause big damage and cause a lot of pain. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. But some people really good with the kicking roundhouse kicks this way, as we know. Sanda fighters, Muay Thai fighters, they are too good to kick roundhouse kicks on the thigh. And they know after the landing couple times, my muscle of my leg, the thigh part, going to be damaged. And once my front leg got damaged, they're going to cause a big problem. Although my punches not going to be powerful no more, because when I punch, boom, I got to transfer my body weight to the front leg, boom, boom. Or even when I kick my back leg, I got to transfer my body weight to my front leg, boom, boom. Once my front leg get hurt, get damaged, they're going to reduce lots of the impacts from my striking. Okay, so I want to avoid this kind of situation. Let's talk about the next, the leg, the middle session roundhouse kick catching. The first, just drop your hand down and hold it like this. Try to catch it like this. I think that's the most natural our reaction. When something comes to our leg, we try to catch it, more like a catch a ball. Boom. Make a circle. Boom. You try not to make a big circle. Boom. Some people nervous, terrified by the kicking coming. Oh, shoot. Guys, you got to train. The motion smaller, the better, because that means you can catch faster. Boom. Boom. So one more time. Take a look. Do we need to switch to the side? Look at this. Kick, catch it. Kick, catch it. Very natural. Put your hand down and hold it like this. But guys, like what I just mentioned that earlier, you want to do this. You also got to have the very basic impact taken ability, your condition, your legs. You got to do your conditioning training strong enough, make your legs strong enough. So at least you are able to take couple kicks. Okay? Catch this way. Once you are familiar with this motion, and I'm going to suggest you, yes, if I just stay the stationary and catch his roundhouse kick, eventually I will still get damage. So what's the best ideal idea to catch a roundhouse kick? When Bruce kicking his right roundhouse kick to my front leg, I got to move to my right hand side a little bit. My experience, move to my 45-degree forward kick. This motion able to help the impact from his leg be reduced. So one more time. Yes. Boom. One more time. You see, I catching and moving at the same time. Go, yes. Boom. That's the way you are able to reduce the impact. Not easy. Not easy. Not easy for me either. But that's a good concept. That's a good idea. That's a good technique we want to practice. Okay? All right? Now, couple options. I can show you after catching this way, what we're going to do next. Go ahead to take him down. Normally, that's my favorite. Once I catch the middle section roundhouse kick on the side or on here, I always want my opponents to pay. How? With my cross punch. When Bruce kicking me, when my opponent kick him, roundhouse kick, he won't just do roundhouse kick more just like that. For fun. If I have any chance to want to land on my roundhouse kick, then my roundhouse kick on my opponent, guys, that's my ideas. I want to break his ribs. I want to break his legs. I won't just do that for fun. Roundhouse kick is a big movement, especially back. Roundhouse kick is a big movement. I want to do it. I'm going to take the risk. I might get caught. So I want to kick as hard as possible. So the motion is pretty much he's going to put his body weight forward on me. Boom. Okay. For me, that's also risk to catch it. So I want him to pay. First, I want to catch and punch his face, if that's possible. One more time. Catch, punch. The best situation is if I'm ready to catch that roundhouse kick and trying to make him to pay. Guys, you got to be brave. You got to be well prepared. You are ready for that movement. So normally I catch and punch and move forward at the same time. Bam. 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 Okay, let me show you guys how to do this movement. Of course, I'm not going to land punching the Bruce in the face. I'm going to touch his chest instead of that, okay? Instead of touching his face. So ready? Guys, you can see the impact. I don't really punch him, but I just push him. Okay, now we go to the takedown part. After I catch and punch, boom. If he's smart enough to dodge, I miss it. Or I didn't really land it right. Now I got his leg at least, so we turn around. They're going to be our next takedown movements. Bomb, I punch, I miss it, but my hand should be here, right? Guys, watch this. After this happens, I'm going to do my best to use my right hand to touch, to push him. The best way is his neck or his back head. Or here, it doesn't matter. I'm shorter, okay? Bruce is pretty tall to me. So even on the top of his back, guys, let's stop right here and switch the direction. Look, I am holding his right leg. My right hand is on the top of his back here. Next movement, I'm going to move my front leg forward 45 degrees and lift his leg up and go ahead to push his head or his back down to the ground. So one more time, I'm going to move my front leg, step forward 45 degrees, as big as possible, as big step as possible, and do my best, lift his right leg up and push him down to the ground. So watch, go. From the other side, boom, step forward, lift him up, push him down. Is this movement clear for everyone?
Yeah, I think you're good. If you guys have a question, you can type in the chat.
Okay. I'm going to wait for 3 seconds. If no more question, I'm going to go ahead, move on. 1, 2, 3. Let me add on one more detail. Once I catch, boom, punch, and catch him here. When I step forward and lift his leg up, push his head down or push his back down. Guys, watch this. Sometimes Bruce defends. You see, he's trying to stand up, keep his posture. So that will be very difficult for me to keep pushing him down. Watch, now my right leg, I'm going to be able to use my right leg to give me a hand, take him down by sweep. It's a supporting leg here. Guys, watch this. I still step forward, lift his leg up. No matter how he struggle, I just kick and push him down. One more time from this direction, right? Boom. Move forward, lift his leg up, do my best, push him down and sweep his supporting leg. You're right. Is that clear? All right. If no questions, similar movement. I'm going to show next takedown movement, a little bit different catching side. Look, now I'm talking about, I'm catching, drop my front hand down. Drop my front hand down. Catching from outside on my body. I call this side is my outside of my body. This hand, if from this direction, I'm more like a, because this is going to be close to my center line here, okay? Inside, from outside, from inside. That's the way how I call it, okay? Now, we just finished from outside catch. Now, let's try from inside this direction to catch. Look at this. Roundhouse kick, I catch it. catch it. Okay, switch it aside. I catch it. I catch it. Okay, this way is really powerful way if I want to take my opponent down with this kind of catching movement. Catch it, guys, watch. The other hand can go ahead, put the pressure on him, same thing, always lift his leg up and start moving forward and push his body down to the ground. Switch side one more time. You're right. Boom, go. Personally, I like this movement very much, but I also got to explain. This movement is so good, but I wouldn't suggest beginners or the people not really, they haven't got enough experience for fighting to do this movement. Because this movement also vital, dangerous. It's useful. It's very effective movement. Easy to take your opponent down, but also it's pretty easy to get caught when people kick too high in your face. So look at this. If I'm not careful enough, boom, guys, I almost going to hit the roundhouse kick impact to my face. So one thing is important. Let me remind you. Normally, when we're doing this movement, the other hand got to follow, cover your face here. So one more time, guys, watch this. Bump. Now, I'm showing you the whole complete movement. Bump. Catch it and block my face. So look at this. So if accidents happen, I judge wrong level, I judge wrong timing, I catch it, but Bruce kick his leg come to my face. I don't want his leg kicking in my face directly. At this, I got to have a protection here. Hand guard, my hands. So go, boom, guys. No matter what, my hands stay here. Make me safer, and then switch my hand forward, pushing. Same with this leg, catching. Guys, watch, really, that's dangerous part here. Look at the other hand, cover your face. Guys, it's really good. It's really good. I'm much safer this way. Is that clear? That's our second movement. This movement is the most powerful and effective. Take people down with your body weight when your body weight move forward to smash your opponent down. But also, if you don't do the complete movement, this movement can be very vital, dangerous too. That's something I need to remind you. So that's a coordination you want to practice. One hand go catch it, the other hand go block your face. Boom, 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 boom. I hope this one able to help you. Next movement, fancy quick wrestling. But Bruce is going to suffer a little bit. It's a very big takedown movement. Based on if you have a very good hand guards, protect your body. Kick, yes. Boom. Like roundhouse kick, yes. Boom. If your basic hand fighting stance very solid, you don't like to catch it this way to take any risk. Let people kick your ribs, your leg. Next option can be the better option, and also very good for Sanda fights. Normally, if I get kicked by my opponent on the torso, boom, loud sound, motion movement, I'm going to lose 2 points easily. Even I'm able to catch it. If I'm not able to take Bruce down, I still lose 2 points, right? That's not a good deal. So next option can be the good deal. You can defend, you can reduce the impact on you, and also take down your opponent. But before I do that on Bruce, I got to do this in the air first. Block it, the roundhouse kick here. Catch it if you can. Boom. Step forward my right leg, shuffle my left leg, and then kick out. One more time. Block and catch. Switch, shuffle, and kick. Guys, that's a pretty basic steps for takedown, 摔跤. But if you never done 摔跤, you never done any wrestling related sports, it might be a little bit difficult. But let me do my best to explain this as detailed as possible. Now, let me demo the continued movements for you so you might have the better ideas what I'm talking about. Slow motion first and do your falling protection well. I know that's Saturday night. You might have a date later, so don't get hurt. Kick, boom, boom. Is that okay? Switch the direction. Yeah, you can give me a fully power kick. Go, bam, boom. Ooh, too heavy. The two different directions are takedown. Clear for you guys? Can you guys see these movements clearly?
Can you do one more time?
One more time?
Yeah, one more
two
time.
Different direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, Bruce. Yeah, this one is a pretty big impact for the partner, for opponents when they fall, okay? Because I don't know how to do this slowly. If I do this slower, I might fall down with him. And I'm not trying to fall down with him, okay? So take a look. Go, bam, bam. 可以吗? One more time, slower, so they might be easier to take a look. Bam, go. Cindy, you think
Yes.
they can see easier, better now?
Yes, thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, sorry, Bruce. All right, guys, that's another option. This one, you got to have a very good reaction experience. You might want to learn how to block it. How much time we still have? 17 minutes. You must have a very solid hand guards to protect you first. So I'm going to suggest you work on hand blocks first. Kick, boom. Guys, watch. I never want to open my hand guard. Take a look. Kick. I try to turn my waist a little bit to reduce the impact. Don't try to kick. Guys, it's cool. It looks really cool. But my suggestion, don't do it, okay? Block it this way. Reduce the impact. Safe, no, much less accidents. You try to open your guard by any way, you just make your whole upper body open, empty, no defense at all, okay? And our hand not able to compete to the power from our opponent's leg. Kicking is really powerful. I'm not too weak, but if you really want me to block Bruce this way, guys, I don't know how to do it without getting hurt my hand. So block this, block this, block this, step forward and turn my shoulder in. Hold it tight and kick up. Hit the other side of the leg. All right? So Learn how to block first. Of course, if you are able to step in and catch, even better, okay? Step forward your back leg, shuffle, and kick up. Another important part is you must hold in his leg as tight as possible. Even you miss this hand, I still want to hold his hand, hold his leg as tight as possible. Without this leverage, your kicking movement going to be so weak. Watch this. I want to hold his leg as tight as possible. So you see, his body going to move that way. That's how he automatically try to keep his balance well. When my right shoulder in, he's going to move that way. Bingo. I want him to move that way. That's how I'm going to keep more efficiently, boom, when he moves. Is that clear?
Yes.
3 seconds. If no one has questions, I'm going to end up this movement and move to next movement. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right, guys. Next takedown, roundhouse kick, catch, and takedown movements. Pretty similar with the front kick, catching, and go to sideways. Go to 2 sideways takedown movements. Look, let's review front kicks. Go to 2 different sideways takedown really quick. Boom, move, kick. It doesn't matter. This leg, same leg, easier for me. Boom, move to sideways. One more time. Boom, switch my shoulder, turn my shoulder in. If I'm going to this side, turn my left shoulder in. So that's how I'm able smoothly to step in here, lift his leg up. Next roundhouse kick, catching, similar with these movements. Maybe do left roundhouse kick first, but same thing with the catching this way. Kick, blocking, kick, blocking. After blocking right, same thing. I'm going to catch it with the other hand, go under. One more time. Guys, don't try not do stationary catching. Stationary always take all the impact. Move forward and start turning your shoulder to the sideway, going to help you to reduce the impact a lot. So one more time. Boom, guys. One more time. Boom. You see, I turn my shoulder to the sideway, I catch it. Same thing, guys. Continue movement is this. Catching, sideway catch, step forward, sweep him. Sweep is a supporting leg. This movement is pretty big movements too. Sorry, Bruce. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. I hope this movement clear for you. One more time. Kicking, bum. Let me do this in the air. Front roundhouse kick, kicking me. I block it, I catch it. My shoulder is the point, important point. Catching, stabbing, switching my shoulder in with my left hand go up, more like my left uppercut. Boom, catch it. Use the momentum when I'm moving in, boom, and then my front leg go hook. It's a supporting angle. Is that clear? Now, let's do right roundhouse kick, catching the same movement, but just switching side. Right roundhouse kick, same thing. When I'm catching, I'm going to step in at the same time, and similar with the right uppercut to catch his right leg, and switch my back leg forward to hook, to sweep. It's a supporting leg angle. So let me do this slow motion kick, boom, sweep. A little bit faster. Boom. That's another option of roundhouse kick catching. So far, do we have any questions about all the techniques I have showed for everyone? I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Don't be shy. If you have any questions, please more than welcome to ask. We can share some ideas. Let's wait for 5 seconds. Okay. Cindy, do we still have a little bit time to do one more extra movement, or it's about time?
You have 10 minutes, like 9 minutes.
9 minutes? Should
Yeah.
I need to leave? I mean, should I need to keep the time, the rest of time for anyone want to share some ideas?
No, I think you can just go ahead and
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Next one. It's a pretty common takedown movement by roundhouse kicks. I like it very much, okay? Roundhouse kick, I catch it by the very first technique we show. Naturally drop down our hand, catch it, boom. But instead of stepping forward, guys, look, Bruce is a very well-trained fighter. His knee is almost in front of me. That causes problems when I try to catch him and take him down. Easily for him to turn his knee down and drop down his body weight and push me away or push me down and pull away his leg. So one more time, that's also how to do the takedown defense once your leg get caught. Kick, boom, you see, that's knee here. I try to do anything, I try to do something, but he used his own leg as a leverage. He put his whole body weight on his leg. You see, turn his knee down, straight down, and try to push me away or push me down and pull back his leg. And maybe give me another side kick in, boom. So one more time, see how he defends. Bum, I try to do something, pull his leg back, boom. That happened, pretty common. So another option, also the last movement I'm trying to show you guys, I'm trying to introduce you. I catch, I know he's really good with the takedown defense, especially after he get caught. You see, he tried to put his knee down. He gonna go that way. Look at this. I'm going to use this momentum to set him up too. I catch, boom, he trying to move away, I switch his leg from my left hand to my right hand. One more time. Boom. Guys, I'm going to kick him down by this movement. One more time. You all right? Boom, switch, kick. Switch to the side. Kick. That's the last movement I want to share with you. Catch, move back, create a space from your own torso and your opponent's leg. His leg is going that direction, use the momentum. You step in and give him a very powerful soccer kick. Boom. One more time. Catch it. Create a space. Switch his leg to the other hand. Step in. Soccer kick. As powerful as possible. That's the last movement I want to share with everyone. Okay. We still have so many different takedown and kicking, catching, takedown movements. What I'm showing you guys are probably the most general and common takedown, catching and takedown movements. Like what I mentioned earlier before we just started the class. Don't expect after this class, after this introduction, you're going to know how to do catching and takedown. If you already got pretty good or quite of Sanda experience, striking experience, that might be easier for you to catch up or to sense, oh, that's what's going on, right? So if you don't have any combat striking, it doesn't matter, boxing, kicking, striking, combat sports, I would like to suggest you, maybe it's about time to learn some basic combat sports. I think most of our Shifu coaches, they got very solid combat striking and wrestling background. You might want to spend some time, invest some time, okay? And for yourself, you got to know how to hold your hand guards good. You got to know how to move. Even take down, even wrestling got steps. You got to know how to move. Because too many catching, takedown movements related on your striking background and your wrestling background. If you have some of that background, all the movements we are showing you today, it's pretty easy for you to practice, to catch up and practice. But if you don't, that's my suggestion. I'm just suggesting you must learn the basic fundamentals. Catching kicks is so cool. It's one of the best part for Sanda combat techniques. It's so good. It's makes Sanda so different with the other combat sports, kicking, catching, and takedown. But also, it's a very advanced skills. So if you're really interested in doing this, you want to start working on your striking combat fundamentals. If you have any questions, you can contact US SAWKF. We have so many wonderful Sanda instructors. Okay, more than welcome to share your questions or your opinions with us. Okay, I think that's pretty much our introduction for today. Thank you everyone for staying with us. Thank you for being patient. Let us complete the last program for the wonderful project. I want to say thank you to Bruce. Thank you for your hard work. And Cindy and Matt, all our team, Anthony, guys, you know, CMC's team, many of you been helping and supporting to Matt, US SAWKF come out the wonderful program for everyone and give us having the opportunity to share our knowledge and our skills with all of our Wushu family members. All right, guys, thank you so much. Salute.
Thank you, coaches.